Okay, I think we're ready to begin, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much for joining us this afternoon and braving these frigid temperatures as we open the first annual Scotiabank Sheldon Kennedy Youth Outdoor Classic. It's my honor to introduce our first speaker, His Worship, Swift Current Mayor Dennis Pearl.
Thanks, bud. I love hearing that clap. Lots of enthusiasm behind those mitts, guys. Thanks so much. A big thank you to Tim Hortons, who has warm drinks just over to my left. Please help yourself to that. And truly a good afternoon to everyone here. This is day 2 of our Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada festivities right here in Swifty. It's my true honor to be able to help kick off this very special legacy event. It's the first annual Sheldon Kennedy Youth Outdoor Classic, presented by Scotiabank in partnership with Safe Places and Respect in Sport. As you've likely heard, the theme of Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada celebrations is courage. I find it incredibly fitting. As part of the festivities, we're launching an outdoor hockey tournament bearing the name of a gentleman who is known as much for his courage and bravery as for his heroic exploits on the ice. And that's, of course, Sheldon Kennedy. Sheldon has been connected to Swift Current for decades, first in the latter half of the 80s as a star player for our beloved Broncos, and in recent years as an integral figure in the implementation and success of our Safe Places Youth Certified Initiative. Safe Places Youth Certified is the first community-driven initiative of its kind in all of Canada. It's designed to ensure community youth are able to participate in recreational and cultural activities in the care of adults who have been appropriately vetted and trained to work with youth. This initiative was developed by the City of Swift Current, and truly a big thank you to our former Mayor Jared Schaefer, who led the charge on that. It's a partnership with Sheldon's Respect Group, and to date has approximately 1,600 certified adults right here in Swift Current. Exactly. We continue to look to develop our program to meet the needs of the community and take positive steps forwards. To have the opportunity to launch this youth outdoor hockey tournament in Sheldon's name under the Safe Places banner is a huge milestone for all of Swift Current. And I'd like to thank Sheldon, truly, on behalf of a very grateful community for all of your involvement and your support. I'd like to take the opportunity also to welcome Sheldon's family who's here, along with Wayne McNeil, the co-founder of the Respect Group, and right to here to Swift Current this weekend. As well, I'd like to thank Scotiabank, who's been a true partner to us over the last 14 months as we built this event up, for their sponsorship of this first annual event, in addition to bringing this amazing half-week hockey experience right here to Swift. I'd also like to acknowledge that the Sheldon Kennedy Youth Outdoor Classic and all of our Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada events are taking place on the traditional lands referred to as Treaty 4 territory. Lastly, but not least, I'd like to acknowledge that the Cypress Hills Member of Parliament, David Anderson, is here, along with our Swift Current MLA, Everett Hindley. I'd like to thank them both for being here today. And on behalf of all of Swift Current, I want to say truly a great big welcome to everyone to this incredible event. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks very much, Your Worship. Now I'd like to welcome the manager of our Safe Places Youth Certified Initiative, Kelly Schaefer.
Thanks everybody, I know you're all freezing, so I appreciate the big turnout. I'd just like to say another quick thank you to Scotiabank for being the presenting sponsor of this Scotiabank Sheldon Kennedy Youth Outdoor Classic. Most of all, I just want to thank all of our Safe Places partners that have come today. You're the reason that we have progressed so much in the last 2.5, 3 years. I'd like to welcome our newest partner to Safe Places, which is Chinook School Division. With that brings so many opportunities, as they are the biggest service provider for our children and youth with such a broad scale. Another couple of thanks. I'd like to thank MNP, who's one of our biggest sponsors or financial supporters of this program. Sask Abilities is here, Southwest Crisis Service, Innovation Credit Union, Dixon Agencies, Newcomer Welcome Centre. There's so many of you, it wouldn't be possible to be where we are today. So truly thank you for all your support. Thank you for turning up today and giving all these kids all the support for their first outdoor hockey tournament. So have a great time, stay and watch some hockey if you can, and if not, really thanks for coming and showing up today despite the really cold weather conditions.
Thanks very much, Kelly. And next is the manager, or the branch manager, I apologize, of our local Swift Current Scotiabank, Mr. Ben Nesbitt.
I had a 20-minute speech prepared, but just carved her back to about 45 seconds. So just want to say thanks for everybody, and certainly, thanks to Scotiabank. I'm really proud to sit up here and represent them and this amazing event that we have, and Sheldon Kennedy, and thank you for what you do for our community. I'm really passionate about our community, and I really believe it is where life makes sense. So. So in saying that, obviously we've got a lot of stuff going on. So, and thanks for coming out and braving the cold. I think one of the positives today is there's no mosquitoes or bugs, so enjoy that. But so far, Scotiabank, with our Scotiabank Hockey Day in Canada, we've got 1 million kids and counting that we've supported over the number of years that we've had this event. So that's something that I'm really proud of, to stand up here and wear red and say that. As far as the rest of the week is concerned, or the rest of the weekend, we're really active in social media. So if you can, any of the events or any of the pictures or any of your experiences that you have, if you use the hashtag Hockey Day, Scotiabank is going to donate $1 to the NHL Foundation in support of kids' community hockey initiatives. So that's something to do. Thanks for braving the cold. Thanks for coming out. I can't wait to see everybody and just enjoy the events while you're here. So thank you for your time.
Thanks very much, Ben. The Scotiabank Sheldon Kennedy Youth Outdoor Classic, obviously it wouldn't be possible without the kids who are going to be playing and braving the cold as well. So on behalf of Swift Current Minor Hockey, I'm pleased to welcome Mr. Richard Cashin.
On behalf of the Swift Current Minor Hockey Association, I want to say thank you to the City of Swift Current for all the planning, organizing that you have done to make this tournament possible. The tremendous amount of hard work to set up such an event for our players hasn't gone unappreciated. I would also like to thank Scotiabank for sponsoring the event and contributing to its success. Thank you also to the players, parents, and guardians who have taken the time and committed to the event. Remember to skate hard, play fair, have fun, and enjoy the moment. And to Sheldon, a while ago you were in Swift Current. My son asked to meet you. After he did, a family friend who had made that happen asked my son if he knew who Sheldon Kennedy was. My son, who was 5 at the time, answer was immediate. He said, a hero. In a child's eyes, and to many of us here, that innocent answer is the truth. Your courage to stand up and advocate for what is right truly does make you a hero. Thank you is not enough to express the gratitude of a parent for making things safer for our sons and daughters to play the game that we all love.
Thanks a lot, Richard. And now it's a real privilege to introduce the namesake of our tournament, Mr. Sheldon Kennedy.
Well, I do have a 20-minute speech. So. It's just a real honor to be here, and I know there's been a lot of people being thanked, and I guess I remember the conversation that we had about, sometimes there's a black cloud that was hanging over the city with my case and other cases, and I think when we looked at that, we said, well, how can we change that into taking a leadership role, and hence came out of that Safe Places. And I couldn't be more proud to be here today with all of you. It's never just a one person show. There's many people that have to pull in the rope to make things happen. And to me, it's about leadership. And I look at the community of Swift Current and the leaders here, and people said, hey, you know what? We're gonna make a difference. We're gonna do something that's not gonna prevent the Graham James types of incidences from happening again. And what we know is our best defense when it comes to child protection around abuse, bullying, and harassment is knowledge. And Safe Places gives us knowledge. And that's basically what it's about. And it's about empowering the bystander. we all have a responsibility. And so, you know, I'm proud of today because who would have ever thought that we'd be here with a good friend of mine and a true Canadian, Ron McLean, with us talking about a program that deals with the issues that in 1996 were not too positive. So thank you, if I can say that, to all of you for being here. Sheldon could clear a kitchen at one point, and it's not the way it is today. So thank you, Scotiabank. Thank you to the mayor. Thank you to every citizen in Swift Current for saying, you know what, we're gonna make a difference. And thank you, Ron, for saying, hey, this is important, and to Hockey Day in Canada. So it's a privilege to be here. I'm honored to be here, and us, Wayne and I, with Respect Group, are very proud to be supporters of this and support this outdoor classic. So thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Sheldon. Now we promised a special announcement this afternoon, and here to do that once again is His Worship Mayor Dennis Pearl.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am absolutely honored to be able to make a very special announcement on behalf of all of our City Council and the councils before, and on behalf of our City of Swift Current and all of our residents. It's with great pleasure that this very ice surface upon which the Sheldon Kennedy Youth Outdoor Classic will kick off in just a few moments' time will from here on be known as the Sheldon Kennedy Rink. Sheldon, your bravery, compassion, and courage are a shining example to our entire community, and your legacy in Swift Current will live on for generations to come. Please accept a replica of a bronze plaque that will be on proud display here at our Sheldon Kennedy Rink.
Well, tears don't go too far down the cheek at this temperature, but whatever. Well, this is quite an honor, I have to say. You know, I never told my story to become popular in a issue. I just told my story because I wanted to make a difference. And I thank you all for helping me make that difference. So thank you very much.
It's truly us who owe you our thanks, Sheldon. And that's going to conclude our ceremony this afternoon. We're shortly going to invite Eliza Schweitzer to sing the national anthem. And then Sheldon will be joined by Mr. Ron McLean to drop the puck for Game 1 of the Scotiabank Sheldon Kennedy Youth Outdoor Classic. We will have a media scrum to my right here shortly. We'll begin with Sheldon, followed by Mayor Perot, and then Ben Nesbitt will be available as well. And one thing I'd like to mention to everyone, I'd like to invite all media, any interested guests that are here today are welcome to attend a special ceremony at the Hockey Hall of Fame beginning at 4:30 p.m. So just located up at the iPlex, and refreshments will be provided there. Sorry, my mouth's starting to freeze on me. So thank you very, very much to all of you for joining us today, for braving the cold, and best of luck to all the participants in the Sheldon Kennedy Youth Outdoor Classic. Thanks a lot. Great. You're up, Eliza.